Pearson Insurance, your Pekin insurance agent in Clinton. At last Thursday night's DeWitt County Board meeting, the board formally voted to oppose the Protect Illinois Communities Act. On the WHOW Morning Show Wednesday, Board Chair Dan Matthews told Regional Radio this was brought to the attention of the board by Sheriff Mike Walker and the DeWitt County Sportsman's Club.
Well, we did pass a resolution really opposing some of the things that we're seeing done in Springfield. First brought to our attention by Sheriff Walker just about 2 weeks prior to our meeting. And then almost simultaneously, the Sportsman's Club brought it to our attention as well. Iroquois County had put a resolution out to their county board to pass. Putting it simply, it's protecting the rights of people of DeWitt County to keep and bear arms. As we've known today, we keep seeing, laws and things like that floated in Springfield that want to take those rights away from us. DeWitt County Sportsman's Club's a great organization that has a lot of members in DeWitt County and does some great things with teaching people how to properly use weapons, getting their licenses, things like that. So Mr. Walters came in and spoke as well. The board really, as soon as we got it from Sheriff Walker and then just hearing it again from Mr. Walters, it was the easy choice to pass the resolution. It's simple. We're as a board, we're instructed to support the Constitution of the United States of Illinois, and most importantly, protect the rights of our people in DeWitt County. And so does this protect us completely? Of course it doesn't, but I think it shows that this is who DeWitt County is. These are the people that rightfully carry arms for the right reasons. This is the kind of county we want other people to see who we are. This is what we do. This is a good place to live. And things like this, I think, just help to promote DeWitt County. And again, most importantly, protect our rights.
The board's vote was unanimous last Thursday. Matthews led his first county board meeting since being appointed chairman in early December. The cold holidays proved to be hectic for Clinton Public Works personnel. At Tuesday night's Clinton City Council meeting, Commissioner John Weiss told the council some water main breaks over the Christmas holiday pushed crews pretty hard, but he applauds them for their dedication and city departments working together.
That cold snap definitely caused a lot of issues with water lines freezing in houses and breaks, and it was a nightmare for about a week. They're still finding things, whenever it thaws out, and then the pipes were broken in walls and down in basements. We had alarms. We had a ton of them. We had 2 pages of them, and it's just trying to get to them and get them taken care of. And I'm sure that people are going to be a little upset with their water bill, because once it breaks inside and thaws out and it goes ahead and pumps in there, and we try to help case by case, but there's not a whole lot we can do. If you don't insulate it, you don't take care of it, it comes to bite you. I had to work on my own pipe at home. I had one that came up to the kitchen. I had to get it, thaw it out, and then work on it. And so I do realize what happened, but when you let them go and if people aren't in town or whatever, it can run it up pretty quickly. So I'm sure there's going to be a few people that are really not going to be very happy, but we got to them as quickly as we could. If the alarm goes, we go out, we shut it off to give them a chance, and I think they did that as well as they could, but there's always that one or two cases that they won't get to as quickly as what they think they should. So yeah, take a little chewing, but not much I can do about it. I can't help that. And hopefully they'll get them insulated better. If we get more cold weather, it will be better. But they really were out a lot. So, and Kenny's guys come out and help anytime. I appreciate that. And as cold and as nasty as it is out there working, they never complain. They just go and they take care of it. So
I know they have one on Christmas Day too.
Yeah, and so this is something that happens. It's going to happen, from now. The city's gone, but it is good that we got a crew that works together like that and can take care of it. So I greatly appreciate that.
Other than an ongoing discussion surrounding regulations of Airbnbs and city limits, Tuesday's meeting was short with no old or new business to be voted on. These storm sirens known to citizens of DeWitt County and Clinton will be replaced with text messages, phone calls, and emails in the years ahead. Tony Harris is DeWitt County CENTCOM coordinator and explains the sirens are owned by Constellation Energy, but used by CENTCOM to notify the public in severe weather events. Constellation Energy is planning to no longer maintain the sirens. According to Harris, notifications will now use a vendor similar to that of what CENTCOM currently uses. If someone potentially does not have a cell device or does not register their phone number, they will be contacted through their landline. And Harris stresses that is currently if someone wants to be contacted by CENTCOM for potential storm warnings, they have to register.
If they have a landline phone, which those are going away, and it's people are using more of a cellular type phone. But if they have a landline phone, we're going to have that anyway, because we're going to pull 911 records, and that they will the general public will be notified via their landline phone if they still have.
A DeWitt County citizen recently contacted Harris, concerned about getting notifications as he's in an area with poor cell service and internet reception. Harris says that is also a concern with the current siren system and is being worked on by Constellation Energy and the Emergency Management Agency.
I was contacted by an individual that does have that very concern, and it's a known concern. And what I can say about that is, again, we're in the very early stages of this for the Constellation side of it, where they're going to push out their warnings and that's going to replace those sirens. Very early stages of it, and that is currently being worked on. I was notified by someone in the public, and their concerns was sent through our local emergency management office. Micah, who is the emergency manager, he is currently working on that with Constellation, because at the end of the day, it's Constellation's responsibility to make sure that the general public is notified in the event of an emergency at the power plant. And that's what they must do, and that's what we are going to hold them to that. So yes, we do have that challenge, and I think that's even a challenge when it comes to the siren. I get calls every time we set the sirens off on the monthly test that we didn't hear them, we can't hear them. So that's a challenge now with those. So it's the same challenge on the other side of the new technology that we are currently working on.
Harris reminds the project is in the very early stages with Constellation Energy. Get the latest in news anytime at DeWittDailyNews.com.
Flu season is back, and our Warner Hospital and Health Services walk